What's up, everybody? It's Thursday night, and that means it's Gamer Interrupted.
You're good, dog.
And tonight, we are going to be talking tonight about all of the PlayStation 5 news. It is crazy. I am so excited about all of it. Oh, 1 second, guys. Looks like we're getting an echo. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Let's start again. We're going to talk about all of the great PlayStation 5 news that we have tonight. And with me, as always, my broadcast partner, Gino, the gentleman. How we doing, Gino? Did you see this crazy-ass news, man?
Yeah, dude, this is sick.
How are you, bro?
It looks freaking insane, dude.
Dude, I literally took notes today during the freaking thing. I was so excited. For all of our viewers that didn't see, freaking Spider-Man Miles Morales right off, they came out swinging, bro. Holy shit. I knew we were going to get some kind of Spider-Man. I just didn't think we were going to get freaking Miles Morales, bro.
You knew, dude, at the end of the last game, that's exactly what I was hoping that was going to happen.
Dude.
Just remember when he's like, when he jumps onto the ceiling?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, me too. And I was like, oh!
Come on.
Come on, man.
As soon as I finished that game, I was ready to play this game.
Do you know what I'm really excited about this one though is because it's going to open up possibilities for a third Spider-Man. Because think about it, outside of the Miles Morales story, he still has so much more to do, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It kind of opens up like the whole Spideyverse thing too.
Yeah, that's true.
Insane, because then it could go in any kind. We could have freaking Nicolas Cage Spider-Man game.
Nicolas
So
Cage.
they had the outfit in the last one, you remember?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Dude, they can unlock so many potential, like the costumes, all of them, dude, into the Spider-Verse. It's crazy.
It was excellent. And the last game was amazing. That was like the first good Spider-Man game in so long.
Well, Gino, break the news for us. Tell us about what's going to be available at launch with the PlayStation 5.
I think that they, from what I saw, the GTA 5 enhanced and extended for free with the PlayStation 5, which includes the GTA Online. That's insane, dude. I couldn't really tell because I don't have a 4K TV or anything like that, so I don't know how crazy the graphics are going to be enhanced in the GTA 5. But that seems pretty fucking sick that you get it for free with the new console.
Dude, I wasn't expecting that at all. And the fact that they're just like, you know what? Freaking GTA 5 all the way since the PlayStation 3, bringing it all the way to PS5. The sustainability of this game is nuts, dude.
Well, it got stupid fucking big.
Dude.
It got stupid big. I was talking about it earlier today.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not even just the game and then like online features now. It's like the online features have grown into other games. You see people fucking streaming GTA race courses.
Just the race
That's
course.
like all they fucking do. That's a small like mini game in this massive game.
Well, not to mention we also had the casino update last summer, which is still continuing to grow.
I have not done any of the GTA Online. I'm not a big
Really?
gamer. No.
Dude, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a lot of
The
fun.
fact is, it's like I feel like it rivals like how fucking big the community for Elder Scrolls was. Probably is bigger than Elder Scrolls actually.
Would you say that right at this point right now, all the people that are playing GTA?
Would I say what?
Would you say that more people are playing GTA than they are playing Elder Scrolls?
Oh, I probably.
Yeah.
I never hear anybody talk about playing Elder Scrolls.
Really?
The only time you hear that is if you're online playing Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I guess
That
that's
game was-
true.
That game was like somewhat unfulfilling. I didn't enjoy it that much, unfortunately.
Well, dude, what other freaking games did they say, man? For me personally, Sackboy. That looked so
Dude, okay.
freaking good, dude.
I was like, dude, is this a Little Big Planet or what? What is this?
Let me say something, dude. Freaking I love Little Big Planet personally. Little Big Planet,
Yeah.
all of them. I think they're so much fun. But now we get a third person game, dude, and it's like you get to take away from because you're so used to Big Planet. You're so used to
What?
it being like this that, now when I looked at it, I was like, what am I looking at?
Exactly. I forgot. I forgot that Little Big Planet was like 2D almost.
Dude, it's
Because when it
crazy.
started going, I was like, "This is Little Big Planet, but it looks different, bro. Why does it look so different?"
Why is it so
I was like,
trippy?
"Oh shit!
It's
You're like
actually
going
Little Big
different
Planet.
depth." Yeah,
Dude,
it looks sick. It looks sick. That game rocked. I spent a lot of time playing that game too.
all the costumes you can do, especially like with the PlayStation exclusive, you're
And
running around.
like attack each other with different shit too. That was the best.
Dude, I know. Well, we saw a few remakes in there as well, dude.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
Dude, the thing that struck me immediately was Gran Turismo. And I don't even play Gran Turismo like that. I don't think I've ever owned a Gran Turismo. But I was like, why is this racing game so fucking beautiful? There's no reason on earth for this uh for this to be this fucking good looking. It's a racing game, but yet like the lighting in this game felt like an outer space movie, dude. It was insane.
so you said that you've never played any of the Gran Turismos before?
No, I've played them before. I've played them before, and they're usually pretty good looking games. But this fucking, I'm hoping that part of it was at least gameplay.
Dude,
Was
what
gorgeous.
I've always like I know they've always tried to master the shine on the hood of the cars, but this time, dude,
They
it was a
fucking did.
it was a reflection. Do you know how hard
Yeah,
that is to code?
on the motherfucker's helmet too, as he's coming
Oh,
through. The lighting was iconic.
dude.
Bro, I was trying, and look, I was trying to be as unbiased as possible while I was watching this. I literally,
Well, why do you say
listen,
that? Why do you want to be
we need
unbiased
to
towards
think
it?
about this. We need to think about this like a PS4 game.
Okay.
Would I be surprised if a PS4 game looked this good? How much better really are these graphics?
Well, would
And
you
that is when I noticed, bro. The fucking fibers on the motherfucker gloves. As the light like hits it, you can see more texture. I was like, oh shit. Okay, this game's better, bro. On his gloves.
dude,
It's gorgeous.
I
It doesn't
was
make
I was really blown away by that, and also because they did the same thing at launch with the PS4. I don't know if you remember this. What was it? Almost 6 years ago, 7 years ago. They said they were coming out with Gran Turismo, and I was like, that's cool. They got the ghost thingy, whatever. I wasn't gonna rush to go check out Gran Turismo, just like any other racing game. I wasn't really gonna rush to go check them out, you
yeah.
know.
Says the guy in the race car chair. I'm just saying.
This is built for comfort and speed.
This is more for function.
You fucking dork, dude. But this one looks crazy. Like I would actually throw some money at a racing game for once in a while if I played that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Need for Speed games, and I'm not like a big race fan. I'm not gonna like go out and buy it, but like I had a lot of fun playing it before. Burnout was sick as fuck on the Xbox 360. You remember Burnout Revenge?
Burnout was cool. Burnout was really cool.
That one was ahead of its time, dude.
Yeah, that one was ahead of its time.
Its time.
Dude, another one that I'm freaking so stoked for, and I know you're gonna flip out, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was another one. Kind of like when we were watching Little Big Planet or the Sackboy Adventure. I was like, why does this game look different? It's like the perspective looks different.
Okay.
It seems so much clearer, you know what I'm saying, than the other Ratchet and Clanks. It seems so much more open. The graphics were fucking insane.
To me, it looked a lot like some of those. What is it like? We Destroy All Humans, like that kind of camera work and that kind of artwork. It looked a lot similar to that.
Yeah, it was so clear though.
It was, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like so clean and so vibrant. I was like, what the fuck? This is the most colorful game that of people shooting each other that I've ever seen. It's like such an innocent way to play Halo is what it feels like.
An innocent way to play Halo? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. Well, dude, what were the other ones that we saw that you're excited for?
Well, dude, I'm just kind of like excited for the whole graphics capabilities in general. Because like, while they were coming out with some of the game showcases, they were doing like those PlayStation, transitions with wild, trippy graphics of the fucking triangle, circle, X square.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
I was like, what is this fucking engine capable of, bro? They're like 3D sound, and it's like sound waves going through fucking trees and shit. I was like, whoa, bro.
Just going all over the
I was
place.
also sitting like I was like doing it on my laptop, so I was like way too close to the TV. It's like, oh shit, dude, this is wild.
I was watching me myself. I was watching on the TV as well, and I was trying to. I don't think my TV played justice to the amount of like graphic detail that these guys have.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
they really showed off in the Ghostwire Tokyo, freaking first person, that paranormal, and the hand motion thingies and the shoot the fire. Dude.
What was the Project Athia?
Project Athia, yeah.
Terror thing where she like is waking up. It's like Groundhog's Day, but every day she dies or something, and like the planet's a little bit different every day. And she's slowly losing her sanity. I was like, it's so scary, but I want to know what the fuck is happening. It looks so awesome, and I hate fucking scary things too.
Dude, it just kept going like crazy, just over, and I didn't really know what the heck I was watching, dude.
It was wild. It was so wild.
So wild.
And it, like you were constantly seeing her face, and her eyes are like two different colors. She's like dying and waking up every morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm intrigued by this game, dude.
Well, they also what was the other time loop? They introduced another time loop game as well.
Did they? What was the other time loop game?
It was like kind of like what do you call it? 70s style cop, like buddy cop kind of thing. What was it called? Oh, Deathloop. Deathloop. That was the one.
Deathloop? I don't think I saw Deathloop.
Dude, Deathloop looked pretty cool, bro. It was like...
I'd probably play that too, dude. I love that style. I like the mystery.
Well, Bethesda, that was their third game that they showcased during this thing. And that was their... They tried to do a time loop game before with the game Prey. But that Prey game, like, it shit the bed, and the time loop thing was introduced, like, once. And that was it. And then now I think they're like...
It's such a cool concept.
Yeah.
You know what was tripping me out, dude, during the reveal?
What's that?
Is, I can't remember who it was that was talking. Some dude in a fucking silky button-up who was like, now, before we were held back by technology on the creative side, we couldn't do the things we wanted to. But now, that's no longer a problem. I was like, Jesus, bro, are we in fucking Tron? Are we in, like, fucking Wall-E? Like, the technology is like, we're no longer limited by technology. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do, bro.
I was
like,
kind of...
terrifying.
I was kind of a little bit concerned with the amount of...
That shit, I was like, oh my god. And then some of the CEOs or whatever looked like fucking photoshopped. I was like, dude, these are actual robots. These are actual fucking robots making these games.
Well, not only with that one, dude. Freaking the robot one, that world was nothing but robots. Did you see that?
And what were those graphics? It looked like a fucking... Oh, Stray.
Stray, yeah. Dude, tell us about Stray.
Gosh. Yeah, that one was hecka intriguing. I was like... Just the art style itself was enough to be like, what the fuck, dude? It's like almost like you couldn't tell if it was like animated, like cartoon animated, or if they were CGI.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking clean.
Dude, it was kind of... It was almost like they were kind of leaning towards that the playable character was the cat.
Yeah. I mean, it's called Stray, bro.
It makes me... It makes me think that, hey, maybe they're the ones that you're going to play as the cat.
Bro, dude, that would be sick. That would be sick.
Do you think...
I was talking about it and be like, I'm going to get a PlayStation 5, and I'm going to be a fucking cat.
You're going
For
to be...
some reason. I don't know why. That game just looked wild. I want to explore that, like, weird robot world.
You want to be a freaking cat, dude.
Yeah. That cat was fucking adorable.
Dude, I loved it. I thought the whole thing was crazy, but we didn't talk about yet the controller itself, dude. They made so many different changes to the controller.
Oh yeah. Oh, and what is that like about the reactiveness now that the controller has?
Dude, I saw that. It was kind of like some kind of like
It's a
adaptive trigger. Like it's kind of.
yeah.
Is it gonna memorize my
I
play motions? What the fuck?
I don't know what it's saying, dude. Or what is it like gonna be more reactive to the touch? Like when you try to pull the trigger, is it gonna like pulse or?
Dude, it might kind of this might be what they're talking about. It would more feel like unless you're just clicking a button and now you're more have like weight to the trigger like on an actual
Yeah,
gun, dude.
like a spring, or like it vibrates when you pull it or something.
I don't know how they would do that.
That's wild.
How could
You're just
they
gonna be
imitate?
playing like fuck, dude.
I'm
It's gonna
just
be
trying to
wild.
figure out how they could imitate like the weight feeling of the gun. You know what I mean?
I think it's. I feel uncomfortable thinking about my controller as a gun.
Well,
The controller is a beautiful thing to me.
there's like what 90% of video.
Oh,
No, I would say like 75% of video games have something have to do with guns. So,
yeah, that's true.
and everyone and their mother wants to play free to plays. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so dude, I also saw freaking. I wasn't as shocked or impressed by this, and they said it was gonna come out fall NBA 2K21. You know,
Yeah.
it looked gorgeous, but other than that, it didn't really show anything else. Like you guys made us show like
Is
he's
it
sweating
enough
really
though?
bad.
Is it enough? Like just to be that much better in graphics? I don't know.
I don't know.
I was looking at GTA 5 in their showcase about it being free, thinking these can't be the enhanced graphics, can they? Like this can't be. But back when that game came out, I was like, what the fuck? Why does GTA have such great graphics? It's just GTA.
Well, dude, I'm thinking it has
But
some.
now it looks bad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking it has something to do with like they just want to show off at this point. You know what I mean? Like who's doing it better? Because think about it, with NBA,
Yeah.
no one else did it for the last what 2 3 years.
Wouldn't you want to, bro? Like the NBA could be sick as fuck if you did it right. Like
Yeah,
that could be a all the sports games could be insane. It could really feel like you were in that shit.
but you hit the nail on the head. You said if you can do it, if they did it right.
Yeah.
Are they going to do it right this time after what 21 years of maybe more than that of awful basketball games? I mean, I wouldn't say awful. I wouldn't say awful. I would just say not much more than passing the ball around is what I would say.
Yeah. Bro, I'll tell you what. Take it back to what I was talking about the other day with Dan. Favorite sports games.
Oh, last week's.
You remember?
I wasn't there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You remember that fucking Street Volume 2? You remember that fucking basketball game, bro?
I don't remember that one, dude.
That
Tell
was
us
the
about it.
greatest fucking basketball game. I love that game, bro. It was not super fucking realistic, but it was dope as fuck. You could be like charging shit up, hitting, dribbling, doing combos, breaking ankles, and you'd be like going shining golden. You could have like 3 Michael Jordans on the same team. Could you imagine 3 Michael Jordans?
Are we talking about are we talking about
What PS5's got?
we talking about different versions of Michael Jordan all at once?
No, bro. Same fucking Michael Jordan. Chicago Bulls. I think it's fucking probably 1993. I think it was 1993 Michael Jordan.
Okay.
3 of those on your fucking team, bro. Just
Okay.
take the fucking schematics from that game and make it PS5 gorgeous. That'd be the fucking best game ever, dude. I played the shit out of Street Volume 2.
Dude, I don't think
If you've never played it, you need to go play it.
I never played it, man. I will look it up though.
You need to go play it. It's the best. The
All right.
soundtrack, the fucking art style is the best.
Moving down the list, we got dude, this one kind of fucking threw me for a freaking loop and let me tell you why. More than Spider-Man. It threw me for a loop more than Spider-Man, more because I was expecting Spider-Man. But
What?
this one I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting Resident Evil Village. Dude,
Yeah. Fuck, 8? Oh my god. How many?
Oh, you're
Resident
right. It
Evil
did.
8.
It spells out 8, and that's 8 Resident Evils. And think about it, they've already remade already like the past fucking 6 of them. Holy shit. But this one, it didn't look like Resident Evil. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Well, they have had hard transformations, dude. They've gone from like above type view to third person running through fucking Shantytown. You know what I'm saying?
Do we attest that to maybe the graphics, or is it just a whole different kind of thing this time around? What do you think?
I think it's probably that Resident Evil evolves with fucking technology, dude. Because every time that there's like a new console, they come out with new Resident Evils, and they look fucking cleaner and cleaner.
That's
than
right.
before. So of course PS5's coming out. They're gonna want to fucking test their shit on something that cannot limit the creative. We can do whatever we want. They've got some sick shit. They've got some. Excuse me, I misspoke before about the fucking Project Athea. I think the one I was thinking of was Returnal. With the
Okay.
astronaut bitch.
Yeah. That one
There's
kind of threw me.
One of these games, bro, it might be Project Athea, looked fucking terrifying. I was like, what the fuck? They've got all kinds of sick and twisted things that looked hella realistic.
I think that was Project Athea, dude, and that one's kind of going crazy all over the internet right now. Like, people are kind of flipping out with that one, like, out of all of them.
And I would play it because it just looks so good. I would
Yeah.
play it because it looks so real. It's kind of like why you play, or why I play The Witcher. Like, I don't like the scary stuff, but like, and Witcher's not really that scary, but it's like super fucking dark.
Well,
It just looks so good.
another one that I wouldn't see myself playing, but maybe now that I saw it, the freaking Godfall, the looter. It looked like, so the only way that I could describe it was that it was a looter shooter, but with swords and bow and arrows and shit. You know what I mean? Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one.
Dude, it honestly looked
What do you mean by that?
it looked just like freaking Destiny, and you're running around, but
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
instead of running around with guns, you're running around with the swords.
That seems dope, dude. I don't know why that seems cooler to me.
I think.
I'm like, give me a Lord of the Rings game. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, dude.
Hey, what's going on, Sono Kid? How you doing, man?
Oh,
Dude, so Gino, in the chat it says Sono says, is Resident Evil exclusive to PS5?
that I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I didn't get a lot of input from the stream or from the reveal as far as what I
I
saw.
I would go ahead and say that maybe it wasn't exclusive, because think about all of the past ones with Xbox. They came out with the other Resident Evils, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of weird, too, because I didn't even know this until you just told me about it earlier, about some of the PS5s are going to be not digital.
Dude, how do you feel about that? Tell us your opinions on
So,
that.
like, and I didn't even understand what you meant, like, not digital at first. I was like, what do you mean not digital? I was like, oh, like, how can there be no disc? Like, you have to use the memory and an external memory?
Yeah.
That's called a fucking computer.
Well, it does. What do you think they'll make up for the what are they going to replace? You know what I mean? Like, because you're not going to have the disc slot, which means you're not going to be able to play Blu-ray movies, but you still can download in digital everything. Are we going to have bigger space with that one? What do you think?
I think most people have a movie collection still, but
Like-
watch fucking Netflix.
You mean on DVDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like,
most
I mean,
people.
people have. If you're like me, you've got VHSs even. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a VHS player, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I
watch
haven't
it
had one of those in a long
on
time.
Netflix. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just be realistic here.
Well, we made it halfway down the list now. Oh, dude, I saw this one. I was kind of disappointed because, you know, for the last couple weeks I've been talking about freaking Roller Champions, and when the fuck, Ubisoft, are you gonna release Roller Champions? Because last summer you fucking teased me and you held it in front of my face and you said, here's 2 weeks of Roller Champions, have fun, go play. And then you took it away from me, and it's been over a fucking year. I want to play Roller Champions. But
Was that the beta?
That was the beta last summer, but
It's
this,
been a year since they closed the beta.
yeah, bro, what the fuck are they doing? But this one looks like Roller Champions. Destruction All Stars. Did you see that? It was like the roller derby game.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay, dude.
tell
That game
us.
looks so sick. I was like, wait, hold on. At first, I was like, are you the person? And then I saw it from like the car perspective. I was like, wait, are you the fucking car? Do you pick? Does everybody start in a car, and then if your car get blown up, you get jump on other people's cars? Because it looked like fucking chaos, bro.
Yeah.
It looked like Twisted Metal, is what it looked like. But you could get out of your fucking car.
Dude, that's the thing that freaking. I was on call with my friends watching this thing, and that's the thing that freaking drove me crazy. You could get out of the car. It was like Death Race. Like the movie Death Race.
And jump on the cars and shit.
He was dodging cars, bro.
Bro, I know.
Oh.
Like, this is like the ultimate version of Twisted Metal. That's
Well,
what I thought.
dude, I can attest that, I think, to, and they also brought it up, the ray tracing. I can attest that to the ray tracing as well. Because think about with their capability of ray tracing now.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
You remember when they came out with the Minecraft ray tracing?
No, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? It's
No,
like, it's basically the highest quality of graphics possible. The lasers are fucking incredible. The freaking Minecraft, it basically took Minecraft and you still saw the little pixels, but it was like the clearest thing that you've ever seen. And PlayStation has this ability now.
Damn.
Sono Kid says it's like Twisted Metal with Rocket League. That's what, dude, I thought the same thing. Twisted Metal with Rocket
Let's
League.
say the same thing. Rocket League. It's like Rocket League.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like that much fun too, because Rocket League is like hella fun and it's kind of a mundane sport. Imagine if you're just like crashing and mowing people down.
Dude, so, but
That's so violent. That's so violent, bro.
what I wasn't I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or if I just didn't see it, but who fucking worked on that game? Cuz it looked really Epic Games like, dude.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
Ooh, a piece of candy says An.actual.legend, you sound super low compared to AJ. Oh, he says speak up, man.
Very well. Piece of candy.
Sono Kid says ray tracing, it's like shadows and lasers. Yeah, the way that I kind of describe it, it's the amount of like, what do you call it? Lasers operating at one time. Your brain can't comprehend that, like how many it's going. That's how many it's going at a time. That's why it's so clear.
Damn.
So your eyes.
The thing that they were talking about, the SSD, did you hear about that? Like I think that was their processor, and so, you know how you like usually get things that distract you from the fact that the game is loading, like in Spider-Man,
Yeah.
the fucking train scene.
Yeah.
Like they're saying that it's gonna be so fast, they're gonna have to put a graphic up so that you see it happen. You know?
He just.
I was like, when Homeboy was talking about the greatest transition in video games ever, I was like,
Dude, he wasn't playing around.
I thought 2 to 3 was pretty good. I thought 3 to 4 was hella good.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying the biggest transition in video games ever? I'm just like, fuck, now I have to get a 4K TV just so I can see how fucking good this is. Why? I can't.
You gotta
Why
maximize
I
your.
game system, a new TV. I don't have the money for this, bro.
Dude, I got one that I am super stoked about. Hitman motherfucking 3, bro.
Dude, yes. Thank you, a piece of candy. Thank you, AJ. Dude, Hitman was such a good ass game. It was such a great game. You could do stealthy, you could do loud, you got to use like all types of fucking weapons and shit. It was like GTA before GTA got that strategic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, dude, we got a few more viewers from that we have now since the start. And just so to bring up, if you guys missed the early part, we brought up Spider-Man Miles Morales. So fucking stoked about that. We talked about fucking GTA 5 dude, I got to go back to Spider-Man. I'm sorry because
Go back to, that was a bullshit excuse. He doesn't care that there are new people watching. He said, "I want to fucking talk about Spider-Man again."
Well, listen, man, I don't know about you, but for me, when I was a kid, Spider-Man 2 was the fucking shiznits for
Was that
me.
20 minutes you went? 20 minutes without talking about
I
Spider-Man?
did. I
Okay.
went 20 minutes.
No, I get it, bro. I get it. Spider-Man 2 was dope as fuck. On PlayStation 2, it was great.
Yeah, it was great. And we waited forever, and we've got this amazing Spider-Man game last week. Marvel Spider-Man, just, or not last week, a couple years ago now. It was so
Yeah,
fucking good. And everyone
yeah.
said Spider-Man 2, bro. But then they said Miles Morales, just boom.
I loved that they even introduced that character. I hate that you pulled me back into this conversation, first of
well,
all.
dude,
I refuse to be manipulated. I am willingly talking about Spider-Man. Okay? Second of all, I loved when they introduced Miles. Dude, when they introduced him in the first game, I was like, are we gonna get to play as Miles? And then you like get kind of teased, like you get to play him sneaking around. I was like, if I'm not swinging from shit as Miles Morales in the second game,
dude,
I'm writing a very strongly worded email. All right.
I I love Miles Morales. Sono Kid agrees. He says, "I can't wait for Miles Morales. It's about
Yeah.
time."
Exactly, Sono.
Dude, okay, so another one I saw. Did you see The Little Devil Inside?
The Little Devil Inside. I don't think I saw that one.
Bro,
Mm-mm.
The Little Devil Inside. Oh my freaking god. It was like a polygon art style character people
Yeah.
inside this weird art style 3D world that was like a regular 3D world. It blew my fucking mind. And the art, it was so complicated because you're watching it and then you
Yeah.
turn around, you see this polygon face on top of like a regular Witcher
That's the
3
shit I was
style
talking
world.
about with the transition graphics, bro. With the fucking shapes.
Dude, we
How about the original? How about the original rollout? How about that like white fucking background with that like technicolor geometric fucking thing, and out of it comes four giant white fucking shapes, the PlayStation shapes. Come on, bro.
dude,
That was sick as fuck. The visuals are insane on this thing.
was the one that you were talking about with the space lady Pragmata?
No, I think it was Returnal.
Okay. Well, the dude,
No, I know it was Returnal, bro, because when I was watching this thing, and Melissa and I were looking at each other, we're like, "Oh shit, dude, this looks really good." And then it popped up, Returnal. She goes, "Fuck, that's a good name."
after all that, just the name.
Yeah,
That's a good
oh,
name.
that's spot on, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
did you kind of
that
notice
again,
that a lot of these games were like super towards the futuristic, post-apocalyptic, things are really different style world?
yeah,
I noticed that, and I think
yeah.
people are getting scared of cyberpunk, and that's the reason why they brought this up. I think that's why so much focus of the game had to come with this like near future or futuristic style reveals of a lot of these games.
You think they're scared of Cyberpunk? What do you mean by that?
Like they want to keep up with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. There's so much hype behind Cyberpunk. People have been waiting for this for fucking ever, dude.
Dude, I
People
know.
have been
Well,
like going crazy about this, and I feel like I've been hearing about Cyberpunk for forever.
you talked about
I'm not even in the following, and you hear about it.
you said that the graphics capabilities Cyberpunk is going to come out before then. Cyberpunk
Yeah.
on there is going to look even more incredible than it already does.
And I bet they'll have an enhanced, extended version of Cyberpunk
Mm.
that you'll be able to do different shit that you weren't able to do in the PlayStation 4 version. I bet,
agree.
dude. Because every time a game like that or that kind of style, I feel like Infamous was like a small version of that,
Yeah.
right? But it's just a lot more repetitive, and that's why it feels so big. But it's more repetitive. But like you're shaking the fucking remote and holding the thing down to hit spray cans. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
full motion
People
controller.
obsess.
They said
Yeah.
now the PlayStation 5 controller will have full motion because they literally because last time you had a little bit, like Detroit Become Human and other games like that. But
Yeah.
it looks like now you're going to be able to fully operate and move the controller. Not
These
to mention,
controllers are about to be so fucking expensive, bro.
Dude.
Are you putting gyroscopes in these fucking?
are they made of panda? Are
That
they?
is an endangered
Here's the thing:
resource.
you better not fucking break the one that comes with it because it's probably Are they going to even be able to
The only
afford to
one you'll
sell
ever
them for
be able to
$60
afford
bucks?
again. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the fucking price of a small console, bro.
Not to mention, the controller also has, they said, 3D audio on the controller.
I know, dude. That was the graphic I was talking about.
But
Through
here's
the
the thing
fucking trees and shit.
with the PlayStation, how much does it fucking
Yeah.
cost? How much does the digital one cost? How much does the non-digital one cost? And how much is it going to cost me to get everything that you showed me? The headphones, the camera. Dude,
Which one? So you think they're gonna charge more for the digital one?
no, bro. They're going to charge less for the digital, I think.
Why? You won't be able to do backwards compatible shit with a non-digital.
Well, I think it opens up a separate market for people that don't really want to get the discs. They don't want to. They don't really care about having Blu-ray movies. They have already
Bro,
digital library,
who
because
buys discs? Who buys discs anymore? I
you
feel
know
like.
Xbox came out with an all digital, but
Get
most people
terrible.
didn't really know about it. They did like a holiday thing, so it could backfire and not do very well.
Huh?
There is always that.
Can we talk about the console and controller stuff? Oh yeah, yeah, dude. That was the wildest thing that I thought to myself. I was like, this doesn't even feel like a PlayStation anymore. It doesn't look or resemble anything like the other ones. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing,
Well, how do you feel about
but
the upwards thing now? Because Xbox, they were the first ones. They said, you know what, we got this tower looking thing. It doesn't even a box. It's like a fucking X rectangle. But
yeah,
everyone wants this stand up tower thingy. How do you feel about that, Gino?
I feel like I said earlier. What's a fucking computer? Like, espe-
Dude,
now
I
I've
thought
got a
it looked
computer that
sexy
doesn't
though.
even
It was
read.
really sleek and it looked like it had a
Yeah,
lot of fan. It had a lot of fan
it does
power.
look sick, and that's what I asked myself earlier. I was like, damn. I wonder if like that'll stop the overheating problem.
Sono Kid says that we're possibly looking at $5.99, $6.99, $8.99. Dude, I'm thinking $5.99 for the base.
As far as
itself.
price of the console,
Yeah, $600. I would have to agree with Sono on that one, dude. A flat.
and I think it depends like too on the supply because it might be $8.99 because look at the fucking Switch. The Switch is $500 at fucking Walmart and like $600 on Amazon. You got to go on the fucking Facebook Marketplace, bro. If you want to buy a fucking Wii Switch, you gotta like fucking
You gotta fucking
the
know
acceptable-
people. You gotta have a
the
video game
acceptable
plug.
Craigslist. Hopefully, somebody's in your area. So yeah,
Someone's
dude,
in your area that's got it.
if the COVID thing keeps going on for much longer and the supply's low, it could be expensive as fuck. People
Dude.
pay thousands of dollars for TVs, bro. Thousands of dollars.
That's true. And we're gonna
And
see it at.
computers.
But here's the thing: they're not worried though, because well, they might be a little bit because of the economy status right now. But they're releasing this thing at holiday. Everyone's gonna want it at Christmas time, Black Friday, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And I gotta say, dude, even though I'm like passionately screaming about how expensive it's gonna be, I still fucking really, really want one, dude.
Dude, I'm still so stoked, bro, because I'm definitely gonna pre-order this thing as soon as it comes available.
What if it comes out and it's got like a shit ton of glitches, though? You know what I'm saying?
It's possible. I don't know.
Don't you always take a chance when you buy a console right out the? Are you gonna get the red ring of death 8 fucking times? You know how many Xbox 360s I've been through? Fuck you, Xbox. You're doing good things out there, I guess.
Well, dude, besides we touched a little bit on Horizon Zero Dawn earlier, but I'm so stoked for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 because I just remembered at the end of the thing when they wrapped it all up, they came out with the mammoth, the freaking dude.
I literally, as soon as I finished, I was like, "Oh fuck, is the second one gonna be the Ice Age or some shit?" I was like, "Oh fuck."
I can't
And then
wait to
they came out
fight
with the
these
DLC,
things.
which was way more of exploring the northern.
Yeah.
I gotta feel like that was a
Well,
teaser, like
Did
a
you
tester.
notice? Did you notice though there were birds in this trailer? There weren't that many actual living creatures in Horizon Zero Dawn 1, so maybe we're like leaning towards that life is starting to come back, and maybe we're kind of integrating, and maybe the machine species are
Yeah.
getting extinct now. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we did some shit. We were turning stuff on and off in the last one. I remember that.
Yeah.
So,
Sono says the red
yeah,
ring
exactly.
of death.
So,
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Red Ring of Death is a piece of
You
bullshit.
know the fucking pain, bro. If you're a child running around the house trying to find towels to wrap a fucking Xbox in. Tell me why overheating the thing even more will help it restart.
I don't know. It never made sense. Did you see the one
Bro,
Bug Snacks?
they
Did you
used to
see that
fix
game?
helicopters, and that don't make no sense to me, bro.
I know, bro.
That don't make no sense to me.
I don't know how those things fly anyway.
Oh,
Bro, did you see Bug Snacks? Did you see that game?
no, I didn't.
I was
did not.
watching this thing. I'm like, first of all, what am I tripping right now? Like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was these weird Australian koala bear looking guys. They were Australian, I'm pretty positive, or New Zealand. I don't know.
Is this racial profiling?
Their accent. They had
Oh,
had
okay.
an Australian accent, and then there were insects, but the insects were food. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Like actual food? Like fucking.
Like burgers and pizza and hamburgers and candy, and then he ate a living talking
I was gonna say,
strawberry.
I was like, you know, animals are food, AJ. You
No,
fucking
dude, they were
vegetarian.
real food. They were like they were like they were like a licorice, and he ate the strawberry, and his hand turned into a fucking strawberry.
Oh, this game sounds fucking weird, bro. I'm gonna have to check that video out.
It was fucking weird.
Oh, AJ.
Oh man. Well, I think we made it through the list of all of the stuff that they came out with fucking during that, or at least the cool ones. Wait, we forgot to talk about Astro Boy, the Astro World, because they were like, please press power on your controller, and all of a sudden fucking little Astros came out of the controller and they were running around, and I love Astro Boy. I think they're cool.
Bro, what is that a part of VR or what?
It looked like it might be VR because they had a VR Astro Boy before.
I don't even want to fucking know about what the PS5 is gonna be able to do with VR.
Dude,
I don't even want to know. It's just gonna send me off into a post-apocalyptic fucking conspiracy.
they'll probably be able to do a lot better with VR now than they did with PS4 because the PS4 VR was still pretty kind of blurry.
Bro, if you give me a well done Skyrim VR,
Hell yeah.
you'll never fucking see me again. You will never
You'll never
me
see him again.
And I'll be fucking jacked still, bro. Because I'll put on the fucking shit and I'll be running around my basement like a fucking dummy in a VR world.
Dude, in my opinion though, the console looks sleek. I think it looks cool. It's definitely, we're going to see entertainment centers have to change a little bit now because no longer are we going for the box style, we're going for the frickin' tower sleek style. Oh, dude, also the
Yeah.
create button. Talk about they kind of want to have their own OBS studio running from the PlayStation itself with the create button.
Yeah.
That, to me, that looked crazy. Well, man,
Bro, this whole thing blows my mind. This whole control. I'm sorry. I'm like looking at it again because I'm just like,
dude, I think it's so cool, and I like.
how
you
is this
think-
not a computer?
They better have the Spider-Man edition of frickin' the console, because I will lose my shit. Well, dude, we want to talk a little bit about the news with our last remaining 15 minutes. We talked so much about PlayStation 5.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still. Yeah.
45
Yeah.
minutes of PlayStation 5, but that was my intention. I was like, you know what? Let's just let it run. But here's some things for you guys just to do speed rounds with the news. Gino, I know you didn't know much about this one, but I'm really stoked about it. I wanted to bring it up. Virtual Basement, the guys at Arc, they're doing a wrestling game. They're finally the ones that said, hey, we're the ones that are going to do wrestling now.
Yeah. That's sick as hell, dude.
Dude, my favorite thing is that they signed WWE wrestlers to do stuff in the game with them that WWE fired back at the start of all this Corona shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's so wild. They're hiring the fired athletes to
Yeah.
play out the characters for the CGI and shit in the game.
Well, because think about it, dude. They just have to throw the suit on. One muscular dude,
Yeah,
that's
they
like
know
50.
fucking-
That's 50 dudes.
know-
One
oh,
tall,
yeah.
slender-looking chick, you know, that's all the girls. They just throw
Yeah.
it on there. Then the rest of it is art. You know what I mean? So if these people know what they're doing, and if they have experience, it's probably going to look pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, they're all athletes, bro.
Yeah.
you can't say that those people aren't athletes. Have you seen the fucking the next fucking those competitions? They've got them jumping over fucking heavy bags and then slamming them and bouncing off the ropes and jumping over heavy bags.
You have to be able to fucking know what you're doing to do this thing, because at the end of the day, you know, your body has to, someone's got to go through a fucking table off a steel cage, you know.
You got to be solid for that, dude.
You have to be solid for that.
John Cena's a menace.
I know.
John Cena, have you seen how much this man front squats? Do you know that John Cena is an Olympic weightlifter, bro?
Yeah,
like that's
bro.
what he does, a lot of Olympic weightlifting.
Well,
that's a man who's been over 200 pounds since he was like fucking 16 years old.
Dude.
Taking a barbell of like fucking 300 pounds and like fucking over his head. Come on, bro. He's a meat mammoth.
He's a meat mammoth.
And he moves like a dream. It's wild.
Dude.
Shout out to John Cena. Good for you, big man.
Well, on the topic of sports, we can talk about our sports topic. I know you're stoked about this. Tell us about the UFC Fight Island, bro.
Oh, dude, this is so sick. So, I think that it's pretty cool, too, since UFC's been kind of taking the reign on, like, combat sports coming back in through COVID.
Yeah.
But they're having, like, this fucking Omega Fight Night in the Middle East. I think it's Abu Dhabi that they're doing the Fight Island in.
Yeah. I think it was Abu Dhabi.
Kamaru Usman is fighting again, bro. The champion. Kamaru Usman. I don't know if y'all know about Kamaru Usman, but this dude is a fucking killer. All right, I sound like Joe Rogan a little bit, bro, but like this guy.
Hey, remember that there's still a video game podcast. If you remember that.
Yeah. Right.
But dude, I'm stoked for it because
he's an animal.
Look at the ends of the earth that they're doing right now, not only to make money but also to provide entertainment. You know what I mean?
They are pioneering the fucking no audience sport thing.
We can call this the no audience era.
Tell me how like soccer players and shit, it's so weird to play with mannequins in the stands.
Yeah.
You never played a fucking soccer game without thousands of people watching you?
It's weird. It's quiet.
What the fuck is it? Play the game. Pay attention to the game, son.
Dude, I've always said
that.
I've always said that soccer has 12 people because the fans count as a person. I really do. LOL, beast.
LOL. Think so. No?
Dude, another crazy story I saw, and we talk about this all the time. Fucking Battlefield 5 finally finishes their major update. How long has it been? A fucking year and a half? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Why does it take so long? Why does it take so long?
Why does it take so long, bro?
Well, I'm asking you as far as the developing side, because to me it seems like you have plenty of sources of information as to what the problems are. People are telling you. Bro.
No offense to the indie companies, but here's the thing. Indie companies struggle a lot of the times because they don't have money. These guys have all the fucking money in the world. All they have to do is just put it in the right place. And they got so fast, they're like, you know what? We got to beat Fallout 76. We've got to do it. They released Battlefield 5 with a shitty trailer, a shitty opening with like awful content. They're like, we'll have more content later, we promise. And then fucking Fallout 76 was also bullshit. But now, a year and a half later, we have Battlefield 5. Are people going to continue to do this? And they better not do this shit next time around.
Dude, I think that these game giants are getting massive because, you know, video gaming isn't even that old. So the people that got into it even in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, you're coming out with Resident Evil 8, Grand Theft Auto 5, Soul Calibur 6. Do you know what I'm getting at? You know what I'm saying? People used to make jokes all the time about Guitar Hero 28. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're there. We're there now. We're here now. You know what I mean?
We're here now.
Dude.
Yeah.
Golf. The golf game's coming back. And here's the thing. Golf is... What's always lacked in the golf games has been the graphics, right? Now with the capability of 4K, it almost looked like... I thought I turned on ESPN on accident. It was just a commercial for the fucking golf game. I know I sound like a crazy white boy right now, but...
Well, Maisa says that in Korea they play stuffed animals in the seats, bro. Instead of like empty stands for the athletes.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I wasn't big into the PGA games on any console but the Wii.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't PGA, it was the Tiger Woods.
Well, now
That
we'll get
was
a
sick. I don't even vouch for the Wii that much, but that game was pretty fun.
we'll get a reboot now. But here's the problem: we got 2K are going to be the ones that are doing it.
What do you mean?
2K are the publishers now for the reboot for this golf
Oh,
game.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
do they fuck it up like they did the last couple sports shit they put out, or is it going to be great like basketball?
I feel like it depends on the team, dude.
Their
I feel
focus
like
is
if
so
you've got-
shifted, man. I don't know.
I feel like if you've got, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got one that's a heavy hitter and one that like might pan out, which one are you gonna invest in more? But it's probably gonna be the one
Well,
that's already good.
I think there is a fan base, like you said, about those Tiger Woods games, and I think how clear and not everyone's going to rush out and buy the golf game. Well, there's going to be people that buy it. You know what I mean? I think it'll do all right, in my opinion.
I think it would do all right if. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could see myself spending $40 on a golf game. However, if it was a PlayStation Plus game,
Yeah,
I'd play the shit out of that.
I could see that happening.
Yeah, I'd play the shit out of that.
Well, dude,
Because
here's
there's something so fun when they give you that much control over it.
yeah.
You know, and you can change like the fucking spin on the ball and shit like that. You can get really fucking strategic. It's like a puzzle.
I think it'll do fine, and I think it's going to be a lot more than just press a button, which happens a lot with those games. I think there'll be
Yeah.
a little bit more strategy, like you said, bro. Well, dude, another story, and we talked about this a little before stream, and I know that you kind of freaked out about it. In Arkansas, they held that coding competition, and the middle school there that
Oh.
won, bro, they opened it up fourth graders to eighth graders.
I know, bro. Those
Children.
are actual fucking children. These are children that are like, there's a fucking video game, son. It's insane. And it's kind of doesn't surprise me a little bit though, because think about it. You used to have to be hella smart to fucking put
Yeah.
punch cards into a computer,
Yeah.
and now you've got babies on fucking iPads.
Well, we
You know
have.
what I'm saying?
They're the digital generation, but even then, at fourth grade, making a video game, that I don't think that thought ever crossed my mind. That thought never crossed my mind until I was probably like 17. Like,
Well, that's because, our parents didn't walk around with fucking cell phones that
Right.
had Plants vs. Zombies and
Yeah.
fucking, or even Doodle Jump, bro.
you
We
can
grew
get
up with Doodle
Minecraft
Jump.
on this fucker. You can get Minecraft on this thing.
You can get KOTOR on
Yeah.
that thing, son. And I have, thank you.
When I was a kid, you had if it was too bright outside, you couldn't see the fucking screen. You remember
Yeah,
that
that's not the
shit?
thing, bro. Things that used to be problems in technology are no longer problems. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Look at us. These are blue light glasses.
Dude, look at mine. I
We
wear them
have
too.
Exactly. We have adapted to technology, bro. It's just the evolution. These kids are probably little fucking tech geniuses
Dude.
because they've grown up with it. Their brain patterns process shit differently. They're probably hella smarter than us.
Well, if anyone in the chat would like to throw down what you saw tonight or you heard tonight from us or saw on the freaking the stream today earlier, any of your favorite PlayStation 5 ones that you want us to talk about real quick, let us know. One more story there, Gino. We saw the creator of Halo introduces that disintegration. That shit looked
Yeah.
kind of crazy. It looked like an RTS with the FPS kind of thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you have to bring in strategy, and I think that's kind of this kind of new thing that we're doing nowadays is the strategy. Like
Well, it's got to be stimulating, bro.
Yeah,
it
you
has
have-
to be stimulating now.
it's no longer
You can't just
it's not cool to play team deathmatch.
no. Yeah, you like exactly, dude. It probably why I don't own a fucking NASCAR game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gran Turismo, all right. Burnout Revenge, all right. I'm not going to turn left for 400 laps,
Yeah.
right? Even when I was a kid, I was like, all right, this game's getting rough. But now it's like there's no game that you played that doesn't involve critical thinking or problem solving or puzzles.
Right,
Or
right.
like you have to think, all right, what the fuck are they saying? All right, what is that? Okay, so I got to do this then. I can't step on the fucking flowers or they'll shoot me or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a lot more intricate, and that also from the design level, you have to think about I have to put those things into my game to keep up with everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to constantly produce over value,
Yeah.
right? If you want to be the fucking leader, you've got to charge maybe a little bit more than the competition, maybe,
Mhm.
but you've got to be way more than the competition if you're going to charge more. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I think the consoles are all relatively the same price, and they have all a bunch of fucking extra features because they're constantly trying to outdo each other.
Yeah. Well, Gino, since we talked so much about PlayStation 5 and the reveal, the huge breaking news that was today, we didn't have time for the top 5. But what are you most looking forward to from this reveal, out of everything?
Dude, I love the fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, dude, or Horizon Zero One. Like, that game was the absolute shit. That game had everything I was talking about, bro. It was when I was looking at the PS5 graphics, that's the game I was judging it off of. I was like, does this look like something that was beyond that game? It's gorgeous. You get to craft. You get to be strategic with armor. You get to like stealth or be loud ability trees. I wish that, or I would hope that the second one is more RPG though, is what I would say. I want more of a role play, not like the 3 options, and I have to be. I can't even remember what her name was, dude. What was her name? Aloy?
Aloy, yeah, something like that.
Aloy, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude, yeah, I would say that, dude, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to look so cool.
did you have another one that you were like super pumped about?
Besides Spider-Man?
Besides Spider-Man. Can we
Well,
talk about Spider-Man again? It's
besides,
been slightly longer than 20 minutes now.
dude, that was really what just drew my attention, dude. I was so hype when I saw Miles Morales. I just could not believe
We're
it. And
talking about
we started
Spider-Man.
it. I'm going to have to end on it too. Spider-Man, I'm so stoked for it. My only question is, are they going to move on with a third Spider-Man, or are we going to get DLC? I don't know. That's my only question right now.
It depends on. It probably depends on the developer, bro, because CD Projekt Red gives you mad game per DLC. Blood and Wine, Hearts of Stone,
Yeah.
they were better than Wild Hunt.
Yeah,
Both of those DLCs were better than the main story.
that's true. Well, it's come to the end of our stream, I believe, and it's time for me to start looking for someone for us to raid. Gino, why don't you take us out, give us some closing thoughts, some shout-outs, some everything you got.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for coming and supporting Enter the Gamer Actual. With AJ East Coast and An Actual Legend, Gino, selfless shout out. Go hit it up at Mafia Muscle Training on Instagram. Let's get jacked and juicy. All right, guys. Thanks for coming and watching the stream. Let's go.
Yep, we're still looking for someone that's online. Not too many people are online right now. But, oh, I almost forgot. We have our new shout-out page. And
what
the fact that Bobby Your Nuts, the ones that he misses, he goes back and he's looked at the previous recordings if he missed a show. Dude, that makes me so happy. I love it so much.
Bobby Your Nuts, I appreciate the loyalty, even though the first time I horribly
Dude,
misread your
I was
username.
telling him that there were so many different, like, versions of how we said his name, like Bobby, you're my nuts, Bobby, your nuts, Booby, my nuts. I don't.
Bobby Your Nuts. All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
Bobby Your Nuts.
If you guys will stick around with me, I am going to raid our friend over here. His name is Cheat Day. I like that name. I think that's cool. Stick around for the raid, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out tonight with me and Gino. It has been so much fun. Next week, we have the developer of Floppy and the Sleepy Planet. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Tune in next week. I'm so excited. Gino, thank you for coming out.